Hello, welcome to this weather update. It's about 9:30, March 29th, 2020. Pretty dreary day across the area. And we do have a couple of showers that are over the area. I don't know, the radar's malfunctioned. You can see, though, that there is some heavy activity and actually some severe thunderstorm warnings up in Massachusetts, which is, again, thunderstorms in late March. Very unusual. 45 is the temperature at Central Park, and that is pretty much the temperature across most of the area. Let's look at another radar here. This one looks, this is the AccuWeather radar, and you will see this heavy thunderstorm activity here across the area. Let me pull this in a little more. So again, look at that. We're north of Boston. They're getting pounded. Parts of Rhode Island, southeast Massachusetts, and a few thunderstorms around New London. And it looks like one popped up over central New Jersey and is now off the south shore of Long Island. And you can see here, let's look at the lightning. You can see we actually have a thunderstorm. Yeah, there is a thunderstorm over here. There's lightning that is off the south shore right now. A thunderstorm right off the south shore. So yeah, and some thunderstorms over here too. You can see some lightning over here too as well. And look at all this lightning going on over. We're looking. Remember, this is March. All right, this is March. So you can see. Look at all the lightning going on here. So crazy to have thunderstorms at the end of March. Very unusual to see that in our area. But again, not surprising considering the moisture that we're dealing with in this system. Let's go look at some observations. You'll see here, and what's weird is they're having thunderstorms. The temperatures are pretty chilly, 37, 37, 43. So there's cold air at the low levels, but if we go up above, there's actually warm air. And if you look at the warm air here, you'll see that you still have some temperatures in the 60s and 70s over parts of West Virginia and closing in on Maryland a little bit. You can see the cool air kind of stuck around over here through Delaware. But if we throw in the dew points, you'll see. Actually, no, the dew points are low. So dew points are pretty low, actually. So there's some moisture that's that is aloft. That's probably some of the humidity that caused the severe weather in the southeast. And I think there were a couple of tornadoes in the Midwest too. That actually is responsible for this. And if we were to go to Ventusky, I think we can use Ventusky for this. Let's see. I think we can. Temperature. Okay. So if we were to look at the temperature above the ground, let's see. If we were to go about 1,000 meters up. Yep. It's much warmer. So if we were to go about 1,000 meters up, you'll see temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. Let me go up a little higher. So there's warm, humid air aloft above us. At the surface, we have really cool, damp air. All right, so it's probably around that 1,000 meter level. Let's see, 750 meters. Yeah, even warmer at 750 meters. So 750 meters, you can see that there's warm air, and that warm air is actually being put over the cold air, and it's rising, and it's creating this convection. So you can see that here. Very interesting to see this on here. Actually, very interesting. Unfortunately, this doesn't do it for dew points, but you'll be able to see that there is warm air aloft, and that's what's causing the thunderstorms to pop up. Even though it is cool at the surface, that is warm tropical air, and we can actually look at it on windy.com, which I'll do later. I like doing things in order. So very miserable day, 2 days at home, absolutely going stir crazy because of the rain. Obviously, you can't go out. Let's take a look. I'm just going to look at. Well, go ahead and look at the CONUS view. So this is the low right here. This is on the GFS. You can see that. It's like an occluded front. I guess I could say an occluded front. Now, occluded front is if we wanted to draw an occluded front, it would look like this. So we'll draw it right here. Let me clear that out. I don't know why it remembers that. I don't know why, but if we wanted to draw an occluded front, I will change the color to purple, because I think that's what's happening is we have an occluded front here. So this front is occluded. All right. An occluded front basically means that the warm sector is now aloft. So most of the warm sector is now aloft, and but it still can cause thunderstorms even if there's cold air at the surface. That's the point I wanted to make. Let me get rid of this. Okay. So let's move this along. You'll see here, here's our low with our occluded front, and then it's going to get a little cut off. And because it's going to get cut off, we're going to have probably have a lot of clouds around tomorrow, and maybe, unfortunately, I know, still a chance of showers tomorrow. Small chance, but there's still a chance. Tuesday, less so. Then there's another low that moves off to our south that is fortunately going to stay there, and then we can have some dry weather. Hopefully Thursday and Friday, and then as we get into the weekend, maybe Saturday too, and then we have another front that's going to be slowly approaching our area Sunday, and then a break, and then another stronger front that's going to pass through probably Wednesday night into Thursday. This is over a week away already. And then after that, that looks like a cold air mass that's going to come down. And if we wanted to look at that, this is about over a week away. But if we want to look at the temperature anomaly, you'll see that it is going to be a cold air mass. So if we go over here, you'll see temperatures may be only in the, we may be getting down there. We may be only in the 40s with maybe sunshine, but that's a ways away. So let's go look, and like I said, I'm just looking at the GFS. This one, I'm not going to go over every single thing and every weather update, you know. It's just too much. So you see what happened today. The warm air is pretty much, I don't even think it even made it to Delmarva. So it kind of overdid it as far as how the warm air goes. But if we were to look at the, I wonder if this would give us the temperature aloft. Alright, it does give us the temperatures. Alright, 850. You see you got some warmth here. Alright, this is F10. I don't know how to read these. Alright, so that I'll admit I don't know. Let's go back to the rain and the precipitation, and we'll look at the NAM. So, alright, this is the 0Z. I want to go to the 18Z NAM. I don't know enough for the 0Z in. You're going to have these scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight. That ends, and this is with the cold front. I think I just heard thunder. You'll see here that we should be dry for a good part of tomorrow, but the NAM wants to develop a few showers right around 4 or 5 o'clock. They may wind up just staying north of the area, and they may not reach the ground. So I'm hoping that's what happens. And then Tuesday, less so of a chance of showers, very small, maybe a very slight sprinkle. And then there's that low passing off to the south. So that is, it probably won't amount to very much. I'll go ahead. Well, actually, I can look at I don't think it would be that much. I'll look at another model here. Well, I don't want to use the HRRR, but I'll use the HDRPS, which is not a model that's really used all that much, but I just want to see how it handles tomorrow's rain shower activity. It has most of it to the north and on the east end. So let me go back to the GFS here, and we'll look at the dew points, and I'll show you why I don't think, and I'm hoping, because look, I've been in for 2 freaking days now. I gotta go out tomorrow. It cannot rain tomorrow. All right. Let's look at the dew points. It's very depressing staying inside. So the dew points are going to be in the upper 30s and low 40s. So I'm thinking that's pretty dry, and that should hopefully help keep the any rain activity down. And then we see those lower dew points as we go into the week. So those low dew points are good. That's a good sign for dry weather. See what brought us all the rain is these high dew points, mainly to the south. But this was advected over the cold air, which created all the precipitation. Advected means pushed over. Or lifted up, or moved in, I should say. I don't mean to confuse anyone. Sorry, I don't want to get too crazy with the technical jargon. Said I'm not in the greatest state of mind right now after being in for 2 days. So, anyway, Monday, you see we have plenty of clouds around, maybe a few breaks. Tuesday there'll probably be plenty of clouds too. Wednesday we may see a couple of more breaks in the sky, maybe some more sun that day. Thursday could wind up being a nice day. I think this is overdone with the clouds. And Friday we may see a little more clouds because of the northeast wind and the system that might back up over us. But this is a ways away, and the GFS has shown that it kind of overdoes the cloudiness. So I'm thinking that it should be better than that. I'm hoping it will be. I can look at the Canadian, which does not have the greatest track record, obviously. Canadian's been better though. They did update the Canadian, I think, this year. So you can see tomorrow it actually does give us some more sunny breaks. The Canadian, more clouds Tuesday, Wednesday we will definitely see more sun. Thursday should be mostly clear. Friday, you got to watch those clouds off to the east. They may wind up moving in over us because it's going to be a low that's going to be stuck out over here, and a northeast wind that might push some of those clouds over us. We'd have to see if that actually happens or not. Like I said, that's 5 days away, and 5 days out is not, you have an idea, but it's not exactly the most accurate type of situation. I can look at the NAM. Okay, the 18Z NAM as well. Yeah, just lots of clouds tomorrow, and on Tuesday too, and maybe Wednesday we start getting out of it. But yeah, kind of crappy. We need the sun, obviously. We need the sun out, which really kind of stinks. Okay, so what else are we gonna look at? The temperature. Okay, so let's look at the temperatures. Look at the GFS. Again, you have to bear with me, right? Sorry if I don't sound right, because it's very bad for me to be in. So tomorrow, temperatures upper 50s, low 60s, so it'll be and even warmer over here. And then we go into Tuesday, and it cools off. You'll see upper 40s. Tuesday's gonna be a little cooler because tomorrow winds are gonna be more west. Tuesday the winds are gonna be more from the north and northeast, so it'll be cooler. 48, and then Wednesday still on the cool side, probably upper 40s, and then we start warming up on Thursday, closer to 50. Friday we're closer to maybe mid 50s. Saturday we're back down again. So you can see temperatures actually gonna be below normal, mid 40s Sunday, and then maybe we warm up on Monday, April 6th. We'll see some warmth maybe, but this is now a ways away. It's bringing in some heat for the second week of April. We'll have to see if that actually happens or not, and then it gets cool after that. So, to see, it's not really going to be all that warm through this period, which isn't really the best thing if you want to actually need the sunshine. You need the warmth to defeat this virus. So if it's below normal and there's lots of clouds, it's just going to make it harder. At least, I mean, it probably plays a very small role. All the things that we're doing play a much bigger role in the weather, all the social distancing and stuff. But I do believe weather does play a bit of a role in it. So, all right, now we're looking at the Euro model on the windy.com site, and we're going to look at the we were going to look at the temperature aloft, right? So let's go to temperature. I just want to point that out to you, because see at the surface how it's quite cool, all right? But aloft, it's going to be warmer. If I go aloft, let's go up to, where are we at? Yeah, that's good. You can see there's much warmer air. So you can see there's a lot warmer air over us here. This is 925 HPA. This is 750 meters or 2,500 feet, which is, well, let's go to 5,000 feet. So you can see that there's some warm air here. 2,500 is a good estimate. So you can see there's warm air, and that warm air is colliding with this cold air, and that's what's setting off all these thunderstorms over here. It's an unusual situation that you see. It's this really warm air that's being pushed aloft, and if we looked at the dew points, I bet you it's humid too. Yep, this actually shows up very well. So you could see here this humidity here, right here, and this humid air aloft that's over us, this warm humid air, it's what's setting off these thunderstorms and showers, and some of them are severe because this is an occlusion. So if you go down to the surface, we don't see any of that humidity. If we go down to the surface, you'll see it's not that humid at all. But aloft, there's warm, humid air, and that's what's setting off these thunderstorms, which is pretty interesting, really. That's not something that's very common to see. So let's look at the clouds. Let's see how the Euro handles the clouds tomorrow. So you see a couple of breaks in the morning, and then as we go into 1 p.m., you'll see we're seeing more clouds. And let's see how this shows up as far as rain goes. So there might be a couple of showers, but it seems like it has them mostly to the north of us. So I'm hoping we stay dry tomorrow. I'm hoping, and then so we can go out. So you can go outside. Tuesday is going to be kind of cloudy and chilly, but no showers. It'll just be cloudy and chilly. And I'm hopefully there won't be drizzle. Just that was the main problem today. If we look at the observations today, you will see that it's just overcast with this drizzle. and fog that we've been dealing with. So while it hasn't been raining very much, it's still been wet, and not nice to walk around outside. Um, let's get another look at this radar, see if this radar will work again, or it's still giving us problems. Here's that cell. Yeah, it's still. Oh yeah, look at that cell. It's on the south shore of Suffolk now. So the south shore of Suffolk may be seeing a thunderstorm, and there's another one over in Pennsylvania too. Very weird. Very weird. Okay, so let's just push the euro along here and look at the. So we see a little more sun for Wednesday. See a little more clear sky trying to come down from the north. We're at Thursday. Thursday looks clear. It's hanging some clouds over the east end there, and then it moves the clouds in on us. And this is something that GFS was doing too, and then has. Well, I hope that doesn't pan out. That's a lot of clouds right there, which certainly would suck. All right, well, that's still 5 days away. Right now, again, we got these thunderstorms, so you can see. So thunderstorms tonight, and somewhat unsettled week that at least should hopefully be drier. But as far as any spring-like weather, I don't see it in the next couple of weeks. Take care, everybody.